Okay, it looks like this is going. Alright, let's just see if I can get chat up and running. Hey there, everybody. Just playing some Mechabellum. I have not played this in a long time, and the meta has shifted a lot, which is what I was waiting for new units to show up. The thing that I was hoping for hasn't really showed up here, though. What I really would like to see is a mid-tier or even high-tier swarm unit that acts as, like, ablative things that can't be killed by the melting point very effectively, because you get sort of, like, lots of them, and they're just super durable, and they just are a nuisance to pick off the board using things like Vulcans. Unless they're like upgraded Vulcans or upgraded like Arclights or whatever. I feel like the swarm units that you've got are like pretty good at their jobs and stuff like that, but it'd be kind of neat to see a mid-tier swarm unit. War Factory did get some buffs. We'll see if that makes a difference there. In particular, there's now like the ability to take 6 techs on it, and you've also got a tech that reduces its upkeep cost, so maybe that matters. If you're wondering, I've got music turned off because the there's a DMCA strike or a claim when you use the music, and as far as I can tell, it's legitimate, so it has to be turned off there. But not sure why they would be like streamer friendly with this thing and then also have that. Unfortunately, here we've got like a really high rating, and I haven't played in a while, so whatever the hell. I don't actually know if my rating's that high. I don't actually remember what numbers are like considered to be quite good here. But I feel like 28,000 is definitely above where I belong right now. Looks like the number of players in queue are not really that high. He's got like 3 times as much combat power, but the same MMR. So I guess combat power is the wrong number. I thought that was MMR. No idea why he just decided to jump out of that one. That did not look like that was going to favor me that badly. So there has been a lot of changes to the meta as far as I can tell, but there's also been some changes to units, and I don't know what those are, so probably going to like just see things happen or something like that. I don't know, where am I on this? I'm definitely not anywhere near any of that crap. Alright, we're all the way over here. Apparently we're 610, which feels high. I've got 1,333, so some value of MMR. Everyone's got way more combat power than me because they probably play this more frequently. We're going to try out some of those new units, though. If we get a chance to, I'd like to try the Scorpion here, but we might have to go for the aerial unit, depending on what we're up against, so we'll see. I'm not sure if they've done anything to prevent like range from being super dominant in this game. I do feel a little bit like I've been seeing people playing this, and I check out the changes by watching other people playing it. It feels like Stormcallers are a lot less spammed, so I think the changes to like defense turrets and stuff like that did make a difference, but they still definitely get used, so that's at least... It's probably good that they're both being used and they're sort of otherwise like that. Okay, let's try Cost Control Specialist. I don't usually like this because it weakens your units, but extra units pretty much every time is pretty good. Definitely going to go for a Marksman here. Definitely going to go with like the trickle in with these guys. We don't want them getting blasted too quickly. And I don't know how much like symmetrical type deployments are used right now, but so all those arc lights are going to make it so that my front line just gets wiped really fast, but our tanks should still be able to kill his frontline stuff off fast, and then we can have our snipers kill arc lights pretty effectively. As you can see there, then they can also kill the tanks pretty quickly, but they need stuff like these tanks here to act as a blade of armor for them. See, now that these guys are bearing down on my sniper here, they will kill it. So we are going to lose on this flank, but we've won on this flank, and yeah. We will have won this overall match, so that's good. Unless something weird here happens. There we go. Now, one of the interesting kind of things that we could do here, start getting some, like, kind of expensive units here, but I think out of this stuff, I'm going to go ahead and skip. One thing I've been noticing is that, like, higher tier players tend to go for, like, lots more chaff, I guess, but not 100% sure if that's the right call for what we're doing here. I do think that we are going to go ahead and unlock Fangs, though, because we could get 2 of them and get the armor for them, which would be actually probably pretty good as a blade of units at this point in time. But what we're worried about are things that sledgehammers are better at killing, so we're going to go ahead and get 2 more of these. Because my opponent has a decent chance of wanting to get more chaff units in his front line. Yeah, he's gone for some units of sledgehammers of his own, including some upgraded ones. Or actually, no, he had those already. What did he buy? Oh, he bought way more chaff. Yeah, so... he also has his own sniper back there, so I guess he bought chaff and a sniper. I don't actually know where to check what kind of specialist he has. Alright. So, we've got plenty of money at this point in time. Could get something like an amp core or the improved fire control system. I think these are actually considered like really, really strong right now. So we're going to try one. I might put that on them. Okay, so after spending all those upgrades, I don't have a ton of money for other units. So, what I kind of want to do is potentially get some cheap chaff units here. We'll get some fangs. And we'll have them come in like this. So this will make it so that they come in like really late. So they're going to interrupt like their shooting after we've gotten rid of quite a lot of their tougher units. Hopefully, that's the hope, anyway. I am going to probably put the improved fire control on these guys maybe. But... I'm going to unlock some stuff for next turn, I think. Just spend that money now. Could also increase our attack damage, but... I think what we want to do here is improve our HP and our attack. So I kept the fire control thing, and we're going to put it on our Scorpion, because that's what we're probably going to get next. Okay, he's forcing his way through really badly on the left, so I need to do something about that. And I think it's bad enough that he's actually going to win this. Yeah. Thanks to that, we're going to get some kills here, but it's not going to be enough. Alright, but this is where we get the stuff that we want to turn this, I think, around pretty quickly. Tech Specialist I like, but I'm going to get the Junior Manufacturing. So a couple of these guys. And then can get these upgrades as well. I would like to actually get even more like just units right now, but I kind of want to save up so I can get things like the increased range and start really throwing down a bunch of upgrades on these guys. Let's get that. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this down. And I think that that should be good. So this thing's a hard-hitting, long-range unit here. Siege mode could be used, but it's not really something I want to be doing here. And it's got a powerful AoE on its attack, so... Okay, so the way we've set this shield up seems to be pretty okay. It's absorbed a lot of hits. It going down is actually kind of what we want. This is a pretty tough unit, but it's not quite tough enough for this. So I'm going to have to, like, bulk up my left side again here. The snipers that he's pulling are definitely enough to kill me, so... I think what we want is more chaff. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Electromagnetic impact is probably going to be what we want here. I find it just like an overly meaningful sort of attack there. The long-range enhancement and the acid would both be good here. And what we probably want... Would like it if we could clear out that sort of chaff a little bit faster, but I think we just stick with sort of things that we have here. And I think what we'll do is we'll unlock something. We'll unlock this guy just because it's there, but... just unlock a couple of these guys. Get the range enhancement and the acid. And just drop this again. Because as long as it's absorbing damage, like, that's a good thing for us. Okay, so the reason we did that is because it's going to pop acid on the ground to, like, near all his stuff, which is going to make his units more vulnerable. This is giving us more time to fire these acid shots, so... Yep. Scorpions are starting to clean up here. I wouldn't mind getting the smoke bomb here. And I wouldn't mind getting the Vulcan unlocked. Going to go ahead and give these guys the shield upgrade, because we can get that pretty easily. I think with what the money we've got here, I'm just going to throw out more fangs with more shields. And we're even going to put these guys like pushed up a little bit up front here this time. Because if they're taking all those shots, them taking 2 shots to kill means that they're taking longer. It's going to make it so that our other stuff survives longer too. And then I'm going to just chuck this out here for no good reason. Oh, he's gone for an Overlord. I can't shoot up with the thing that we got, so... We have got smoke on a couple of his units. They are going to walk quite a bit more forward here, including this guy. Got both the snipers, actually. Gotta keep an eye out on this sniper here, because if he survives, then we can take out that Overlord. We got him. Okay, so I do need more anti-air at this point in time. Intensive training is going to be good here. Now, we have to decide what we're going to get for anti-air at this time. He is going Overlords, so I actually think that Marksman remaining with that is viable. I am going to have to get Enhanced Range, or I'm going to have to get Elite Marksman, actually. I think we can actually afford to get both pretty easily. Elite Marksman becomes pretty scary when we're using it, because we're going to have that sort of access to range enhancement, double shot, and all that, but we also have the ability to just train these guys up, so... Let's get range enhancement. It'll keep our guys like out of range of his big scary stuff here. So all this stuff still has to advance in through the smoke, which is what we want. He's got those distraction guys, so that's going to make things harder for us by quite a lot. Like, the wasps are going to probably continue to be a bit of a problem for us for quite a while. We did take out one Overlord there. And it looks like we're clearing up the wasps fast enough for our guys to, like, switch over to the Overlords to kill them, so I think we're going to be fine here. Okay. I'm going to take Deployment Specialist here. That's going to be, I think, our best bet. Going to hammer these guys again with another one of these. If they shield, that's going to, like, crack the shield for us, so that's going to be good. But at this point in time, I kind of want a little bit more anti-air. I'm going to unlock the Wrath, or Wraith, I'm not entirely sure which that is. But I think what we're going to get for now... I might want more chaff units. Actually, I should have taken the skill cooldown. That would have been probably better. I've got the ability to deploy 3. I probably should be deploying 3. He still gets to deploy. That's kind of annoying. So this thing unfortunately just gets wiped out way too early for us to get much value out of it, but we have got our snipers like one-shotting his overlords, so that's fine. Is he dead? I guess he might be dead. I don't think he's dead here. He might be quitting, though. Like, we are pretty far ahead at this point in time. Orbital Jav, Nuke, Acid Blast. These, I hate all of these, but sure, why not? Let's just end on that note, I guess. Gonna have to, like, shield everything. He's gonna be able to, like, block our stuff, too, though. Like, he could actually win this just because he could be like, okay, well, we're just gonna nuke your stuff, I guess, or orbital javelin this guy. Like, if he orbital javelins this guy, like, that sucks tremendously. Okay. This side is the one that we have to nuke. This guy I didn't commit enough to, like, he's not going to do very well just because of that, but what we can do here is just drop 2 more of these guys, like, up this way. Take up all his attention that side there, and then just get another one of these, maybe. I have so much money. Let's get, like, range upgrades on these guys, and this, I guess. And then get range and... sure. Still have 200. Nope. Yeah, he also went for the nuke. Oh, shields went down. That's not good. This guy survived. We still got swarms of fangs that he's not going to be able to deal with anymore. Might lose to that sniper. Nope. Still survived it. He was a pretty high-level sniper, so I was a bit worried. And that sniper has no chance in hell of cleaning up all this fang. I might die to the acid, but, you know, it's fine. Dying to your own acid is always embarrassing. So one thing I think I learned is that I probably don't want to use acid unless I'm up against big units, because I know that's what it's better for. If your opponent's not going for, like, a ton of the big, strong units, then you might as well not get that. Alright, so we can unlock some more stuff here. We can get, like, field maintenance. I don't really know what these things are about, necessarily. I feel like the lean into the AoE sort of thing might be best, but the Degenerate Beam is probably the best one for, like, focusing down really big, tough targets, but let's see if we can get Air Command, and then we can go for, like, an air play using the Wrath. I like the new Scorpion, though. It's pretty decent sort of all-arounder, medium heavy. Seems like you can sort of use it instead of using something like the, what's it called? The Melting Point, and have it do sort of similar things with the acid, like, dropped on top of a big, heavy unit there. Okay, we don't have access to that one again, so we would have to go with, sets of things that I'm not really a huge fan of. I think this combo works well, so I'm going to take this one, but, like, meh. Usually just starting with, like, a level 3 marksman, it's like, okay, you got that, but what are you really going to be able to do with it? Okay, they're the elite specialists, so... lots of fangs, and they've got those guys, so... This is one of those situations where probably actually good to have marksman. I do want chaff, though, so I'm going to start unlocking some of it. Into fangs and melting point, or not melting points, but steel ball, I probably get these guys. Alright, so these guys I kind of want, like, tucked over sort of like that. Now, if my opponent does certain things, I could instantly die for doing this, so I'm actually going to do this. I kind of want him to come to me with our compositions. Something like this ought to do. I don't know. Maybe pull these guys a little bit further back. The problem is, like, the snipers are actually faster than a lot of your other units for some damn reason. Who knows why. Yeah, he's added in arc lights. 2 elite arc lights. Do you have to pay for those? What the hell? Unfortunately, we don't have enough chaff clear down the center anymore. But we got through it in the end. I think just enough stuff was firing at their center guys that we got through it. Okay, cool. I do like Tech Specialist. I think that haste module is kind of tricky to use, so I'm not going to get it, even though I think it's strong. What did he actually kill center guy with? Was it the steel ball? Might have actually been the steel balls there. I screwed this side up here. I should have moved them like that one. It's fine. Okay. We got like 50 extras to spend. I'm just going to do it like this for no good reason. He's got a bunch of Stormcallers. Fantastic. He's affording multiple elite units every turn. Does he get like some sort of bonus to like elites that I don't remember about? Like, did that get added? Okay, he's definitely going to win this round. That's fine. I could counter him with the same tech. Like, getting Stormcallers of my own works here. Amp Core would potentially be good, but I think we're going to skip those. Yeah, I think that Stormcallers of our own is the answer here. I do feel like they might have buffed elites, because I feel like he shouldn't be able to afford what he's been affording every turn. Because he's outspending me pretty badly. Given what we've been fighting and given what we're having trouble with, I think what I want to do is get these guys the extended range. It'll get us to clip those steel balls a little bit faster. After that, we are probably going to want to get like something to chew through these guys faster. Yeah, chaff is getting in much nicer here. I think we go for the speed boost on our units next, like our tanks. Because like the extra rate of fire is going to help, and the ability to like duck under those shots from the Stormcallers is also going to help. Well, that sucks. I kind of wanted to go air still, but like I don't have the right stuff for that at all. Super heavy armor on like the tanks would be kind of interesting, but extended range on these, I don't think that's what we want here. I think we might skip. Like the armor and stuff like that is actually quite good, but all right, how do we want to deal with this? I definitely feel like we still want to get more crawlers. We might want to get some crawlers to block like the first set of shots from these guys, but I think we're actually okay in that front. What may be good is another pair of snipers. Set out on our flanks here. I haven't gotten flanked yet this round, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, so I'm going to get the mechanical rage on these guys. I think he's got more chaff out on his flanks here. He's got mechanical rage crawlers. I kind of feel like he might have been going for like those emergency like rapid resupplies early, but I don't know. Okay, we're clearing out these guys pretty fast still. Clearing out all of that stuff very fast still. He went for extended range on those guys, which is bizarre, because that actually hurts him here, in my opinion. Okay, the extra rate of fire on those tanks is, like, really helping us mop that. That worked out really, really nicely. I do kind of feel like we should get some more chaff of our own, though. Smoke bomb is going to be on the table. Smokes, if you got him, is always, like, really, really strong. And I can actually put them, like, quite far forward here. And he'll probably... I'm guessing that he gets them himself. This is a turn where I build chaff, though, so I can afford to do this. What do I want for my chaff units? I think we just get crawlers again. And I think we're going to go ahead and buy these upgrades. I blocked most of his smoke, but not quite all of it. He blocked 0% of my smoke, so... all this stuff sort of like meandering into the smoke and dying. We did lose a shield, that's fine. The smoke's gonna linger till next round and it's too late for him to change it. Okay. Orbital Jav. This is really, really good for later. Am I thinking about getting a giant unit about now? Because then you get the amplifying core if you're going to do that. If I think he might get one to counter what's on the table, I get that, but... Let's go and grab these. Let's grab this. Oops, shit, that was the wrong button. Okay, well... I want to save just enough money that I can still get some units here, so I don't want to upgrade everything. To 100% or anything like that. Let's just drop this over. Actually, let's save it. We're going to hold on to it. That way, if he does get a giant, we'll be able to just sort of instantly counter it. We're going to get a couple units of fangs here. They're going to go and be like over here and over here. Slowly coming in around the flanks, they're going to be like just something to keep my opponent distracted for a little bit. Looks like he's gone more Stormcallers. He's gone a lot of Stormcallers, he's got a lot of these guys. I don't think he has got the Orbital Javelin. Okay. We're getting good chip damage against them like every single turn here, which is nice. Advanced firepower control, absorption module. I don't really need any of these. And my opponent's certainly not going giant, so I think we ignore that one. So what I probably want to do at this point in time is actually get a couple of these guys. Question is, can I defend them and how far can I push them forward? I feel like here's good. I might do the crazy thing to get a war factory. I'll have it in my pocket. I'm not going to get it right now. I'm going to get, I don't know, maybe some more Stormcallers of my own. Yeah, we'll get 2 more Stormcallers. We'll have them sort of like that, and then we'll get 2 more of these things. And then we can afford some more upgrades. Ooh, opponent's gone for wasps. It's going to be our snipers that are killing those and our fangs, and we don't have very many fangs, we don't have very many snipers. So that's going to be awkward. They are actually going to be pretty dangerous against us. They've gone for anti-ground, it looks like. Yep. We can counter those a little bit by getting the anti-air upgrade on these guys. I think we're going to lose this round. And you know what? That's fine. I think my opponent invested quite a lot into that victory, so... Okay. Well, I think we'll do this. And get that. I do want to get, I think, Mustangs here. Gonna go into this thing. Let's get another one. Now, we are probably going to have to pay for a bunch of shields as well here, because I think that this is going to be kind of the game-deciding lightning storm. Which, again, kind of hates, but... Yeah, I hate when this sort of thing's happening. Alright, let's get that. Let's get that there. And let's get the anti-air bonus. So this also makes it more likely that they attack air units because they'll have like longer range against air units. This is a good transition for me anyway, so let's get this dropped over here. So should instantly kill this unit, I hope, but maybe not. Who knows? I need more chaff clear. These crawlers are devastating me. I might actually have to get a Vulcan here. Goddamn crawlers, man. Okay. I've got the smoke screen here. I probably have to get range specialist. But on the other hand, actually, you know what we can do is just more Mustangs. Because those will also chew through their ground units, so... I do wish I could have afforded the improved shields, but this is okay. That's fine. This is like wasting a bunch of my shots is what's going on, but... He's not using any shields here, so... Oh, he's bought Replicate on those. He's realized that my weakness is these stupid, like, crawlers. That's why we are investing in anti-crawler tech, but at this point in time, what we probably actually have to do is get Vulcans. See here, getting wrecked. We might actually die on this. They might actually have enough that I die on this. Their units are substantially like higher level than mine too. No, I'll be alive. Okay. Yeah, definitely Vulcans. Oh god, nukes. Why are these on the board? Okay. Okay, so we want to drop this somewhere like right here. Increased attack range probably here. My opponent isn't spending like any money on all of these things that I'm spending money on, so like he is going to have an easier time like scaling. That's probably what's happening to a certain extent, but man, is this ever rough. Oh, he's got the steel ball with the upgrades too now. Oh god, that's rough. Like, the super high levels on all these two is going to be uncrackable for me. I think they were just willing to lose matches where it was good to lose, and I wasn't. I think this shoots down my missile. Yep. Vulcan still has cleared off enough of the little guys that this actually wound up working in our favor. I really needed those Vulcans for that. Melting points, steel balls, probably not enough here to win him the game. Because he's only going to get like, yeah, you only got like 4 crawlers out of that. And now we can slip in under the smoke screen, get like under their area of effect, and wipe out these guys too. Okay, that'll be enough to win us the game. That was rough, though. Oof, that last match. That last round. It's a hell of a finisher. Alright, so I didn't get to do anything that I wanted there. Literally 0 of the things that I wanted to try. But, it worked out. Alright. I want to just look stuff up here. I don't know, is it collection? Where do I find out what the guys all do? Well, I'm not too sure. I feel like that should be in unit modification somewhere. Like, there should be... Is there an information tab here? Tips? No, that's definitely not it. I feel like they changed elite, is what I'm going for here, and I don't know where to check, like, what it does anymore. Community challenge, community guide? Oh, this brings me to Wikipedia, basically. So that's how they've done this. Cool. Great. All my replays have expired. Fantastic. Okay, I guess we're just going to have to double check it by reading it. Maybe it gives you a bigger amount of extra money for the first round or something like that. Because my opponent was getting like way more units on board than I think they're supposed to be allowed to. Because it's 100 to unlock the Stormcallers, and then it's 300 each. Well, that's a really stupid thing to have right now. Either way, though. That would have made more sense 2 days ago, but is a very dumb profile pick to have today. Alright. We do have access to the aerial specialist here. I don't get to read what the elite does because he's not here. Arclight Sledgehammer is a bad combo, but if you're aerial specialist, it's a little bit better, actually, because you can get that and you can sort of... Well, this is an awkward thing to aerial specialist into, but yeah, you can kind of get away with that a little bit more easily, because you can sort of get the Phoenix. I think in this particular case, though, what we desperately need is Chaff, so definitely going to get that. So all our stuff is going to, like, friggin' die this round. I don't think there's much I can do about that. Like, not only are Mustangs not exactly a chaff unit, like, they're a sort of soft chaff unit. They're kind of in between. But they chew through my chaff really easily, and they don't, like, super quickly die against any of the stuff I have. Meanwhile, everything's going to get killed by snipers. The only hope is that, like, I have no hope for this round, actually. I think he wins it. Well, he did get 4 snipers, so actually I think we're okay here. So, never underestimate, I guess, the willingness of your opponent to do something that sabotages themselves really, really badly, I guess, is the moral of the story here, I suppose. Because, like, there's no composition worse for this situation than 4 snipers. Like, that's the only thing that loses him that round, basically. This is early enough that I think that Supply Specialist is a lot of value. Shield Airdrop would also be pretty good, but, like, let's get the Supply Specialist. Okay. Getting access to Fangs would be good here. I think this would be a great time to go for Scorpions, though, is the problem. So as much as I would love to be using Wraiths, or even the Phoenixes, I definitely think that this is not the time for that. I'm going to unlock these guys, but I don't think we get those. I think we get more Chaff this turn. Actually, let's get these guys unlocked. Let's get them unlocked and let's take them. Even if he, like, chaffs up the middle here, this should be okay. Oh, shit. He did not like the fact that I had chaff units. It's like, how dare light units exist in this game of mine? How dare things that don't die instantly to, like, one-shots exist in my game of Mechabellum? Yeah, so he's gonna win this round. Yeah, so Scorpion round. Fortunately, we do kill one of those other guys first, so that's fine. You're ghosting me. Why would you ghost me? Well, fair enough, I guess. I guess I won't reveal too much of my strategies then. If it weren't for the fact that, like, I just kind of can't do my strategies regardless, but, that's besides the point. Alright, well, we'll have to sort of make do with what we can manage here, I think. But I think we can get through this. Let's do this. This is all planned. Fair enough. I mean, what I'm doing is technically planned, but my plans keep getting scuppered because my plans are actually very stupid. This thing needs double shot or something to be functional here. Okay, I'm just gonna have to soak some losses, and I'm okay with that. Let's see here. Oh man, that's expensive, but very strong. I'm gonna have to take it, even though that, like, kind of screws me over. But let's get going. Okay. Maybe more of these guys? Yeah, nope, that makes sense. Okay, this round is going a lot better for obvious reasons, but honestly not sure that we're going to win it. I think we do. Okay. Great. Not a whole lot I can do with any of the stuff that I've got going on here. I mean, probably those sort of things are going to do me literally no good in this situation, but that's fine. I think we go with this. The very sort of thing there. I wish I could afford upgrades. I wish I could get upgrades. Yeah, that'd be nice. Another one of these freaking guys. My dude. You like your Vulcans, don't you? Damn it. Okay, I think you win this because I think I'm going to die to my own acid. Well, fair enough there. Okay, I don't love any of these things. Probably do this anyway, but, like, not liking these. Just throw it out as a distraction, maybe? Might be best. I'm not sure if you can actually outrange the snipers with these guys. Pretty sure I can't. Okay. So what do we do about that? Well, for one, I would like to get that on these guys. And I think we do this. Which might sound crazy on account of all the friggin' snipers, but I think that is what we're going to do. More chaff. Yep. Sticky oil, too. That's going to be a good spot for it as well. Yeah, Distraction Overlord into this composition, not great. I kind of need to get some more upgrades, but I also kind of need to actually start getting counterfire. Because, like, there's a lot of chaff. And having something that just gets rid of that is going to make things a lot easier for me. We are killing the Vulcans nicely, which is kind of what I wanted to test about these things. Like, how well do they do into giants? Apparently pretty okay. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be really possible for me to, like, super recover from anything, but... I don't love any of these. I'm going to just skip. And what I probably want to get for this situation... I need to get something that does fire. I don't know if I want to get Vulcans, but I probably will. Because there's literally like 2 things in the game that do the thing, and it's like them or... It's basically... It's them or artillery, and artillery's more random. These are already random, but like... Artillery's more random. Okay. Well, I can't afford any shields this turn, but I didn't see any like major deployment things that he could drop that would really screw me over, so... Yeah, no, I think that that's a good counter against the Scorpion. I think that for Scorpion you like would want to get like the double shot eventually, but like it's kind of expensive to get. The Scorpions crack shields super nicely. Okay. Well, I think I'm starting to see sort of what I need to be doing here. Well, I hate this, but it is here, so I guess we are doing this. I actually dislike this, because it's like a big stupid thing that swings games a little bit in a way that I think is unhealthy, but at the same time, whatever. It's like, it's there, my opponent's possibly going to take it, so I possibly have to take the stupid thing as well. I don't know. I don't like it. Okay. Huh, my opponent didn't take it, which is, you know, actually probably the smart move, because I actually think this is not the best upgrade, but... Take anti-missile on those things? Yeah. Still have a lot of snipers, but I think we are getting through here. Your entire army's fairly slow. I might actually take the artillery upgrade. I don't like the artillery upgrade because it actually makes the shots kind of dodgeable. But... oh god, okay. Well, whatever. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, I think we can afford to get siege mode. I don't know if that's... no, because I want the attack damage. I don't want to reduce the attack damage. I shouldn't be saying my plans out loud when I know that I'm being watched, but, you know, it's the way I am. Talking through things is how I get shit done. Alright, man, I've got a lot of points here to play with. Maybe I should get this. No? What's no? Well, that Vulcan drop is disruptive as hell. I mean, I didn't put down enough marksmen, so you're probably fine. And that, like, back Vulcan drop is actually wrecking me, so... I think you're gonna, like, win this round very, very handily. I think this might actually be enough to kill me, too. Because of all the giants. Yeah, you kill me here. Good game, good game. Yeah, no. It was one of those ones where, like, from the very start, I'm like, I don't think I've got a great handle of how to, like, win this matchup, given this start position. It was really bad. But at the same time, that's kind of fine. I got a new unit unlocked. Let's try and use it. Back? I don't know. This guy doesn't have any other unlocks available. Launcher overload? Obviously, I don't know, like, which of these are actually any good, because, like, obviously I've never used them on these things. So... No, Vulcan musket marksman is really, really strong, yeah. It's one of those ones that's, like, kind of hard to beat. It has been good for a long time because they sort of, like, completely focus on opposite units. So, yeah, no, it is a very strong combination. I'm surprised, though, that the Vulcans are great against Scorpions. It's like, you do need, like, all that chaff, though, but, like, if the opponent gets their Vulcan out and, like, kills all your fangs really quickly, then the Scorpion's a good counter against the Vulcans, and they do okay against snipers. But, yeah, it seems to work, so, you know. I think part of it is, like, you do actually outrange the Vulcan, or the Scorpions by a little bit. Yeah, anti-missile Mustangs make sense. I haven't had good luck with the anti-missile Mustangs. Mine always seem to miss all the missiles, and then they just, like, because they've been firing constantly, they lose their accuracy percentage. Oh, okay, well, that's interesting. Yeah, so it's not my favorite thing, just because mine never work. I have seen other people's, like, missiles, anti-missile Mustangs shoot down, like, every missile really easily. Mine always seem to miss, so... It's just like, they miss that one that lands, like, right in the middle of all my infantry, and then all my infantry just instantly die because there's, like, fire in the middle of it. It's like, okay, well, great. Fantastic. Man, I have got, like, no combat power compared to everybody else at my MMR. This is what happens when you go on vacation in a game here. Not only do I not know what the hell the units do, or, like, when to use them. Like, I cannot figure out the Wrath. Like, figuring this thing out is giving me a headache, because every time I play someone, it feels like it's going into a match countered already. So how to do it is just... Okay, does this thing get... Did they give this a buff? Okay, they get 100 extra supply in the first round, so they have 300. I think that is actually enough for them to get 2 in the first round. So that's interesting. I'm gonna go with the Rhino. I think we made a good call in this case, just because Rhino works well into everything here. And then we've also got like the more advantageous sort of comp going into this, so. Anti-missile Mustangs or the Fangs? Because anti-missile Mustangs, yeah, they kind of are like a chaff unit, but they're also pretty good at clearing out crawlers, I find. And Fangs. So they can sort of pull double duty, I think. I do want to get chaff here, but at the same time, like, I kind of don't, but there's no way he doesn't get anti-single target given what he's seeing here. I think we do like this. What am I playing against? We're up against Cost Control Specialist. So these are all weaker versions. He's also gone for chaff. I'm surprised. I really thought he was going to go for, like, snipers. Like, what would he have done if I just did not take chaff here? Just chaff Mustang. Oh, yeah, it was Mustangs. Okay. Yeah, I missed that part. So we should clean this up pretty handily, just because, like, Marksman tank beats this stuff pretty easily. But let's not underestimate our opponents or anything like that here. I kind of like shield airdrop, and I kind of like a lot of things here, honestly. Heavy armor. I'm gonna take the shield airdrop just for the fun of it. Next turn we should be getting our Rhino drop, I think? Or is that the turn after? Okay. Something like that ought to do. Then we just keep our money, I guess. He's also gone for the shields. He's gone for 2 units of fangs. Glad that I decided to go for more chaff. I think he paid for... He's got 3 units, actually, this round. He's probably had a pretty big advantage compared to me, actually, because of that. Alright. Maybe this is how you're supposed to organize your fangs, but I feel like that puts them into combat about the same time as the crawlers, which is what you want to avoid. Okay. Ooh, that shield placement. Soaking up a lot of our hits. I think we still got this, though. Yeah, we got that. These shields are basically not going to go down given how they've been sort of positioned here. I'm not sure that Smoke Bomb is going to work since there's going to be a lot of shields going up, so I think we ignore that for now. Haste Module on the Rhino might be really good here, but I'm going to go with Strike Specialist, just to be weird. You don't like that shields go back up to full? Yeah, I mean, it is kind of like really damaging to certain types of strategies where it's just like early game you've got these shields and they're just invulnerable. It does invalidate certain things in a way that I think might be kind of weird, but you know, that is what it is. I'm going to force my opponent to try and get some anti-air, and I'm going to try and figure out how the hell to use this Wraith. I'm going to probably keep it a bit back here, and I'm going to sort of upgrade it to be kind of an artillery piece, rather than make it into anything like super aggressive. And we're going to have this way back here. My opponent's gone for the haste module. What did he put it on? Tanks? He's gone for blitz tanks. Interesting. He's gotten more tanks. Decent chance that we just win this default because I've got air and he doesn't. And I think this thing's also got AoE on its attacks, right? I might have to get the upgrade before they've got AoE on their attacks. I don't really know. I know nothing about this stupid thing. Yeah, it's got AoE natively on its attacks. Okay. So now I think our Wraith just like rolls up the rest of everything and is fine. And also, I'm going to lose my whatever, but you know what? It's fine. He doesn't have the anti-air left, so we auto-win. Okay, so now he's forced to get some anti-air, basically. Ooh, we can make this thing 200% more damaging. That's pretty big. Again, I don't think that we can easily utilize the smoke here, but it's just a chaff clear? Is it still a chaff clear after this, though? That's the question. Okay, so we are sort of losing on the side here to a certain extent. I wouldn't mind getting some more stuff for that. What I think we're going to do is actually have this guy back here and have him just like line back his way in afterwards. And then I think we're going to go get some more chaff. Actually, no, I'm not going to get chaff. I'm just going to get 2 marksmen. Put those out to this side here. Then we'll get chaff next turn. I'm going to start working on getting like fangs with shields, just place them all over the place. Wraith sucks. I'm trying to figure out how to use this stupid thing. I don't know. It does seem like it just dies, though, to like a lot of stuff in a way that's like kind of uncomfortable. I think this is going to be a rough round for my opponent, though, because we've got like this free level 2 Rhino that's just going to be a nuisance. And also my Wraith is kind of being allowed to get like free stuff here to a certain extent. Oh no, it's just going to die. Lol. This is why I need the extended range on it. It is taking quite a decent amount of hits, though, from the Phoenixes, and it has killed a bunch of stuff already, so... Oh no, it's got the Phoenix that was attacking it. He's screwed. Okay. Ooh, he killed all my stuff on the right, though. Yeah, my opponent's gonna win this one. It got a lot of value, actually, out of that fight before it went down, so it wasn't that bad. I definitely have to take Range Specialist. I can't afford not to take that, just in case he does. And now I'm going to upgrade the range on it, so... I don't know, upgraded range Wraiths, we'll see how that goes. I don't know how much range that actually gives them. But for now, let's go ahead and get ourselves more chaff units. I can afford to get the shield upgrade already. No, I can't. Never mind. I thought it was 400 for a second. Okay. Maybe we do that and we get some of these upgrades. Wouldn't mind chucking this, like, over here again. And I should probably actually get some chaff units over here so I can actually do that. Okay. So with, like, a lot of extra range, I think that this becomes a lot more dangerous. 107 versus 132. So these are still a lot longer range, but hopefully he'll be distracted on these guys by the time like we actually start firing. And what I'm really trying to get at is the tanks and stuff like that. Stuff that's going to move in closer. Now this thing still has to move in pretty close to fire against the tanks. We did chaff clear that pretty well. We don't splash the tanks, unfortunately. We do kill them pretty fast, though. We did basically kill like 2 whole squads of tanks with that by ourselves, so... I don't know if it was worth the cost, though. That's the thing. What the hell's that pool floaty? It's a new shooty thing that is not great. It didn't take 10 shots to kill a single tank, but yeah, it's... What the hell? Did my opponent disconnect or something? That is weird. Usually they do this when they're losing, not when they're... Yeah, they're there, they're back, okay. I'm like, usually you do that when you're losing, not when you're winning quite a bit. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is take the Wasp Swarm. Let's call that in back there, I guess. This thing does have some upgrade potential here. I don't know, what are we really having trouble with? It feels like it's tanks mostly. Do we get Scorpions again? Do I dare try the War Factory? Do I dare try multiple shit units at the same time? Of course I dare try multiple shit units at the same time. That would be crazy not to. For now, though, let's get that. Let's get a couple more units of Marksmen. Let's do this. Let's get another unit of tanks. Might drop down some shields, but... Oh, for like a whole... Yeah, no, I don't think they're splashing at all. I don't think they're hitting the tanks to splash. I think I'd have to take the high explosive, but that's a reduction of 40% attack. Admittedly, I don't know how the math works for... I'm not sure how the math works for that. Is it plus 200 and then minus 40, so it's plus 160? Or is it like 300 and then minus 40% of that, which would be a lot worse? You know? I like how I still haven't killed this stupid shield, because this stuff keeps running out in front of it before I can kill it. So it's just still there, but... That is just how this game works, so it's fine. I need more center chaff, actually. Yeah, I killed less of the tanks this time. But next turn we'll get an even dumber item in the field here. Which is to say, we'll have the War Factory. Which is even worse, but, you know. I might not live, actually. Oh no, we're alive. Okay, that's fine. I don't know, let's try this. This will probably actually make it so that we survive a round if he doesn't also have this, which he probably will, but... We did take down a shield on the one side this time. That's good. War Factory. I kind of have to get the efficient maintenance so that it doesn't, like, take all of our stuff. And I kind of want to push this up forward a little bit here. This is a bad call, by the way. I feel like this is a bad call. I feel like this is a very stupid idea. All right. Okay, I can't get the other thing, so I guess we'll produce sledgehammers. I don't think that what I'm doing is smart. This is a stupid idea. This is a tank killing unit technically, but oh yeah, this is going to be even worse. I wonder if I have to pay for this. Like, does that disable the field maintenance reduction cost? Because that would be very, very funny if it did. One advantage to the War Factory is it does have 217,974 hit points, so it is very durable. Oh, he's got these things producing wasps. He really is going all in on air. Okay, we got rid of the shield. Okay, this thing does kill tanks. Like, you can't say this doesn't kill tanks. Yeah, I'm not a good Rhino player. I need to learn how to play them better. That War Factory soaked up a lot of damage for us for quite a long time. That gave me some ability to do something. No, I'm definitely dead. No, yeah. I'm not surprised I'm dead either. I'm like 90% sure like I need to do something different to play the Wraith, and I think maybe what you have to do is go like all in air, maybe? I don't know. The sort of problem I'm conceptualizing with this is that ideally you would probably want it behind some kind of like other air units, right? Because it's not that tanky or anything like that. Or maybe you build it tanky. Maybe you go armor enhancement, field maintenance. And then, like, you have this thing up front to clear chaff units, and then you have phoenixes behind it, and you just go all in air or something like that. That is good. That is a good point. Yeah, the Rhino selling it would probably be a good idea. I never know what to do with the Rhino because I'm just not a good Rhino player. I never use it. I never buy them, so... 300 credit back for the Rhino is actually pretty good. I do want to try and figure out how to use that stupid flying disc thing, though, again. But I'm also interested in trying out, like, I don't know, the Scorpion feels the most straightforward. I don't feel like I need to, like, figure out too much more about it. Learning when the matchup's good for it is kind of important, but, like, I have no idea whatsoever, like, how to use this, the Wrath or the War Factory. Those things are a bit beyond me. What if you took Heavy Armor Specialist and you went with the Wrath in that one? Like, would that combination be good? I feel like that would actually be a combination that would work. Okay. So my opponent's at a bit of an advantage at the start here, but not a huge one. I can definitely say that Marksman is our best bet here. What have they got? They've got the Rhino Specialist. If they know how to use Rhinos, then I might be in trouble, because I certain as hell... I just don't see them. I don't know how to use them, because I don't play against them, and I don't know how to counter them. So, that, like... They're a very good pick against me. If you're ever sniping me again in the game and decide to just use Rhinos, I don't know how to counter them because I never play against them. Similar to how I don't know how to use them either. So I don't often like see like terribly great plays out of people who use Rhinos either. It's like kind of awkward. I know for a fact though, like there are people who know how to use them really well and they just wreck face with them, but. Oh, those crawlers were really well positioned. I think he's going to win because of that. If I can start firing at them instead of other things first, we're okay. Yeah, I think we'll fire at the... No, damn it. Some of our tanks are firing at these things first, but... This side's going to go a bit better, I think. Yeah, we're okay here. We're okay. The positioning on those stupid, like, little guys was just barely at the point where I would target them second with a lot of my tanks. And if I'm targeting them second with my tanks, like, that's a huge advantage for my opponent. It's just, like, stuck firing at his tanks while his crawlers get to clean everything up with their high damage. That would have been so bad. It's just on the cusp of that not happening to me. Deployment Specialist, I think, is more valuable than Supply Specialist, except for I don't think it actually is, because you could always, like, pay the 50 into something else, so... The thing is, this lets you get 4 units, but let's go Supply Specialist. Okay. Gonna unlock these guys here. Maybe just get 2 more units of chaff in this one. Range steel balls, yeah. Sure, already had hackers. Hackers has been kind of unreliable for me, even against rhinos, because sometimes they'll, like, just barely die before the rhino kills them. Or before the rhino would have gotten hacked, and then I've got, like, nothing to show for it. Admittedly, like, they're healing back rhinos, then it doesn't really matter, but... let's get that. Okay, my opponent has got a ton of beefy frontliners. That's what he's paid for. I'm guessing he went Deployment Specialist. So he's definitely going to clean me up in this fight here, but... Fortunately, we have got a second wave of chaff to keep him distracted for a little bit longer. I need, like, a tank unit in the middle here. I should win this just barely. Actually, by a decent amount. There we go. Yeah, that's fair. Even when I'm ahead, though, like, I put down a hacker against the rhino and I just barely die. I don't really like any of these. Yeah. I forget. Is the rhino going to show up this turn or next turn? So that is the question. Okay. What am I worried about with what he's got here? He's got a lot of chaff. I kind of want to get a Vulcan. I can't actually afford a Vulcan. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? What, he gets like a melting point and a rhino in one turn or something like that? Ha ha ha. That's definitely not going to happen. It's 4th turn? Okay, so next round. He went more tanks. Fair enough. I need to get the range extension on this. This is painful. Vulcan seems like it's doing an okay job here. It's not fantastic in this moment, but it's good enough. Used to be 3rd turn? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That's what I was sort of like thinking about, but I guess that's a nerf. That's a... Oh, God. Turn 4 nuke. Why would you do this? What in God's... Alright. The Rhino shows up and there's freaking Rhino Assault and Strike Specialist. There's so much stuff that I have to worry about this turn. I'm going to get the super heavy armor. I'm going to get another Vulcan. This is going to be a turn where I just, like, I have to sort of, like, play around seeing what he's going to get. I feel like, instead of being super concerned about, like, winning this round. Like, I don't think I win this round. Scorpion would be good right now. True. That would be true. The Vulcan seems to actually be killing tanks, though, so I'm okay with the sort of progress that we got at this moment. What I'm really waiting to do is not reveal any tech and like just figure out what's going on this map here. Let's see here. He spent a bunch of money on upgrading tanks. His Rhino is... That's not his Rhino. Yeah, he's flanked with both Rhinos. He's probably going to buy back that one or something. I don't think he's got the health on these things yet. So he's gone all in on flank, I think. He is going to get both those sides there, unfortunately. So he doesn't get to be on both flanks next turn, though, so, like, this is kind of fine. It's nothing. It's nothing. I looked at it and I don't think he could have afforded that turn. So, it was fine. Incendiary Bomb, it's kind of redundant here. Nuke again. Ooh, that is really bad. Okay, definitely not that. I want to get the nuke, but I don't want to. Let's get the Incendiary Bomb. Let's get, like, kind of a halfway measure thing that's a stupid idea to get. Okay. But yeah, you're right. I think that given where he sort of put that, I do want to get a Scorpion. And the reason I think that this is actually a good call here is because I can sort of put a backline here, and it'll protect both here, and if he moves it, I can still have these things be operational since they'll have the extended range. This seems like the sort of player that might put another one back there. He's gone for the oil and flame combo. Am I fast enough that that's going to actually work? I felt like he was faster. That's probably the stopping line where I'll be. Oh, he's doubling up on this flank here. Nice. He's getting a lot more chaff. So I am, like, not at all regretting my choice to go Vulcans. And I'm also not regretting my choice to get fire here. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to walk into this fire. That's okay, though. He's also walking into fire, but... Can we get a Scorpion sweep here? Probably not. Still pretty good, honestly. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. We did get it. I put my Scorpions too far back. Kind of. They seem to be doing okay, though, so, yeah. I feel like he's going to Acid Blast me as well. Alright, sure. Okay, so these assholes over here are actually going to be more dangerous this round because of, like, what he's done. I feel like we do this. I can't see any techs on him yet. He might get them later, but he hasn't gotten them quite yet. Okay, if he's going to do anything to the Vulcans, it's probably going to be now. So I'm going to put these way up this way. Okay. Ooh, yeah, he redeployed him. Did he sell him or redeploy? He redeployed, okay. And he didn't buy acid. I'm surprised about him not buying acid, honestly. That's all these shields were for, is like to counter acid. Like, the fact that he's going to trash them is completely fine by me. He's got so many tanks. I think he's going to win this one. He's just got too many tanks. But you know what? That's fine. Oh, check so you can choose of? I sort of glanced at them, but yeah. I don't think that he's going to, because he stopped investing in them is the thing. There's like a certain point at which I think that people aren't likely to. But he's got mechanical rage, photon coating, field maintenance, and power armor, so, you know. Pretty cool stuff, in all honesty. I usually don't really think about them until I sort of have a better idea what my opponent's actually going to take, though. Just because, like, trying to think about that otherwise, I get a little bit overloaded with the information about, like, trying to think about what I could be doing with things that might never come to be. So, for me, I feel like it's a better idea to just not worry about that at that point in time. Just wait for later. Oh, double bombardments. Especially because, like, pretty much everything for Rhino, except for the spin attack, is, like, mostly things that make them survive better. Mechanical Rage, even, I usually see that for, like, the speed boost more than the attack speed boost. Well, I mean, he did flank with his Rhino, so, I mean, it's not that he'll never flank with the Rhino. Can't remember how much damage this is. 2,500 per missile. Okay, that actually is a lot more damage than I thought it was. But also not, like, enough for me to be that intimidated. Most of my units are pretty beefy. It'll kill this marksman, though, probably. Oh, just barely missing this marksman over and over again. Look at this marksman just walking out of range. Nice. I need to get Vulcan range. Oh, no, they got him. Yeah, I think we got this one. Wish we... Oh, we did take out that shield. Splash got it. Never as a commit. Yeah, that's probably fair. The Whirlwind, like, regen combo is the thing that I think is, like, probably what you're thinking about there. Alright, let's get Lightning Storm, I guess. I guess we're going call-ins today. And then shields to block the call-ins. I kind of hate call-in matches. Like, I legitimately do. Like, I really feel it lessens something when you're just using off-board artillery over and over and over again. But it does, like... I don't know if it actually does improve the balance, honestly. Oh, well. Maybe it does. What do I know? Ooh, that is an interesting javelin. Not on the Vulcan. Like, I'm surprised. I'm also surprised he got the javelin instead of this, because this is so much stronger. In my opinion, anyway. I don't know. Especially with all this chaff here. I keep forgetting to get Vulcan range. Why do I never get Vulcan range? Am I just an idiot? Yes. The answer is I am an idiot. That is true. You're right. I have absolutely zero anti-air, but, you know. I'm sure it'll be fine because he threw his air into the storm where they're going to get, like, lightning bolted mostly to death here, so it's fine. Oh, he's actually got more on this side, too. Yeah, especially because, like, our snipers are going to die, but, like... maybe not, actually. I like that shield just barely protecting this one little guy here for all that time. Alright. Ouch. Well, that's fine. I guess we're just continuing call-ins. I hate that. What do I want for anti-air, though? For against those things? I feel like Phoenixes are probably one of our best bets. Then we get, like, another one. Then we just get range boost. And now is a call-in turn, so I have to add in a crap ton snipers. I kind of like Phoenixes. I don't know why. Are snipers actually stronger anti-air than, like, I don't think I've got the anti-air bonus, actually. It's the other problem. Yeah, I didn't take the anti-air one. So that's the other problem, is I don't have access to that tech, so... Okay, this is gonna suck, because this is all coming down to, like, call-in strategy bullshit. Ooh, that angle on that. That is weird. Not gonna lie here. Not gonna sugarcoat it. That is weird. That was an investment on my opponent's part. And I think it might pay off, actually. No, maybe not. Looks like we're barely gonna clean that up. Hey, you know what? It worked, don't knock it. That was a hell of an all-in on his part. That was a gamble. That was a gamble and a half. I don't know. I didn't know that, like, snipers actually had anti-air. Is that, like... Oh, that's new. That's a new thing. So you can't blame me for not having, like, used the anti-air specialization when that's, like, a new thing that I'm, like, pretty sure they didn't have before. That's probably better than Shooting Squad. I don't think Shooting Squad's actually all that strong. I do like Shooting Squad, but it's, like, kind of a meme thing. He should have flanked the first time. He messed up. I think he was trying to get me to commit, like, something different. I have no idea what he was thinking, but yeah, maybe he should have done that. I think he was hoping that I wouldn't put my anti-air units right on that side. Because, like, predicting where I was going to put them, I think, was what he was trying to, like, switch around. Okay, when I say that I haven't played this game in a while, what I mean is I haven't played this game in about 6 months. So new to me is the War Factory. Yeah, I was taking a pretty long hiatus on this. Just I wanted to wait until the new units came out because like prior to the War Factory, I felt like the meta was pretty stale. So I just sort of stopped playing for a while and waited for the new units to come in and shake things up quite a bit, which I feel like they kind of have. I don't see melting points anymore, which is interesting. Or at least I haven't seen any melting points in the games I've played so far, but... Alright, I don't love any of these combos. The anti-air ability is good, or which ability is good? There's a lot of abilities. Not too sure. What the hell am I facing here? This is interesting. This is a very weird thing to be up against, in all honesty. I think given the circumstances, I actually want to get crawlers. Man, I remember like when War Factories first came out, like everyone was dunking on them as being terrible. I wonder if that's changed. I never know how to deploy against this kind of air comp. Alright, technically both my starting units should be good into this, but what does he take into this? Apparently arc lights. New anti-air for sniper? Yeah. Well, what I especially like is that like they'll prioritize air units that way. Like that actually is a really good change for that, so that they aren't like firing at weak ground units. Although of course that's going to change depending on what they end up firing at. But my opponent's sort of like focused on left flank here, it looks like. So I think he's got this. His deployment's just a little bit better than mine, but it's hard to say for sure. Yeah, no, he's definitely got this. You mean Stormcallers? Yeah, my opponent's got this. I needed more chaff on the left or something. Or just more chaff clear, even. Okay. If you mean like the artillery things, like they've been getting nerfed consistently, like they're just an obnoxious thing to play against, so I think that's just, you know, kind of reasonable that they keep getting nerfed. I kind of want to do this, and then do that, and just another one of these guys. Yeah, that's what I was sort of saying about like the range extension, like making it so they ignore ground units. That's what I like about those sort of things, those sort of techs. Like it helps a ton. Let's see, he's gone for Stormcallers. Do I have a comp that's that weak against Stormcallers? I thought a lot of my stuff was kind of fast moving, but I don't know if it's a good idea to go Stormcallers into Mustangs either. If he gets the range extension, he can snipe this, so I need to build a crawler unit up here. Okay, so we should be able to snipe this thing out. No problems. Yeah, I remember Mustangs doing some more damage to air units, honestly. Okay. You know what he's not going to expect? Is for a bunch of, like, just crawlers to show up back here again. Because it's like, okay, the Colin got used. He's not going to do that again, right? Like, that's not going to happen twice in a row. So I think we just do that. Meanwhile, elsewhere... Mustangs have the same anti. Yeah, I know. I like getting the anti-air in the Mustangs. That's one that I actually know like is quite good. What even am I playing here? Supply specialist, giant specialist. I guess we'll take a Vulcan. Just have it up here getting hit by like all their Stormcaller shots and then dying. But you know what? That's fine. Yeah, he didn't expect it. Yeah, the Vulcan getting wiped super quickly here is not at all a problem for what we're doing. Ooh, him having that much backup, though, is a bit of a problem. Popped a lot of crawlers on that side. Yep. The crawlers gave it. I'm amazed that these crawlers survived long enough for that to happen. Amp core on the Vulcan? Maybe? It's gone for a shield, but does he even have a giant unit? That's the question. Okay, I want to have something that can block for this guy. So I guess we'll just do like one thing here. And I might unlock the reclaim. I'm gonna get those. I don't think this was a smart move actually on my part, but I need more tough units. The hell got this? Oh, frontline Stormcallers. This was the thing I was saying could happen. I think we win this? Maybe not. No, we don't. That was close, though. Oh, we got that guy, too. Alright. So, because of that stupid thing, I've got to do something about that. Ion Blast? Maybe? I kind of don't love any of these options here. I think we're going to get the improved fire control system because we're giant operator, so might as well. Let's get that. Let's get... I kind of feel like doing this stupid thing of like we are playing like the giant specialist, so we might as well be getting like a bunch of giants. Even though I don't feel like that's actually how you should be playing this. Like, I really don't feel like you get much benefit out of just piling in lots of giants when you're playing giant specialists, honestly. Especially just random types. Fire control, yeah, fire control would have been pretty good. Did he still not get it? Oh, yeah, I got another of these guys over there. That's kind of funny. I think we just do another marksman. Put him back here. Ooh, he's got a melting point. And one of these guys with the thing on it. That is a hell of a left flank. I gotta say. Okay, now we want to get that Mustang ability to go anti-air. I might not have taken anti... Oh yeah, I have it. Okay, good. If I didn't have that, that would be real embarrassing. Meanwhile, the fortress has actually pushed his way through here pretty well. He is going to win this round, though, pretty badly. Okay. Ouch. This is why I don't play, like, giant control usually, because it gives me the impetus to do stupid things that are not productive. Alright, I might as well put... nah, let's... What do I want to do here? Do I want to put it on these guys first? I think we want to put it on these guys first. Okay. So that should change how we interact with a bunch of stuff on this side here. I kind of doubt I want to get another fortress, but I think a scorpion would be good here. Oh, they're not giants. Shoot. Oh, well, whatever. Let's just drop it anyway. He's gone so far all in on his left that I kind of just have to all in his left as well. Wouldn't mind doing this here. Because I think we technically get a little bit more of his stuff. Oh, what did he... Did he move it or did he sell it? I think he sold it. Why, though? Russia's other tower? He's going for Wraths. He's going for Wraths with armor plating. Oh, he's going to survive because of the armor plating. Well, maybe not, because like the marksmen are anti-air here, so... Okay, cool. I guess I need more marksmen at this point. I probably have to just copy your build, honestly. Get like a bunch of high-level marksmen, and just use those to like smash through them. Ion Blast would be good here. I think we go Ion Blast. I'm never good at aiming the Ion Blast is the problem. I'm gonna go ahead and get the extended range on this thing finally. But we'll do that. I kind of want to get another one, but... Okay, I need something on this flank to deal with all the stuff that's coming around this side, and I have to have something that can deal with this arc light pretty effectively. I'm gonna do something stupid. And this is very stupid. I have no inkling whatsoever that what I'm doing here is smart. Anyway, let's do that. Let's get this. I'm gonna probably have to go Elite Specialist on these guys to get their damage up more. And I'll probably put this on one of these guys. He's got another melting point. This one with the tank factory. $800 credits for Elite Marksman. Yeah, it is pretty expensive, but I think it's probably what we have to do here. No, I aimed that pretty good, actually. Okay, this is a problem. I don't know, sometimes you just have to overinvest in units, I think. I think we're killing these guys just before they can attack the turret, which is, like, just barely saving the turret. I think it's, like, one shot off. Elite, and then make sure I can kill their chaff. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm sort of thinking here. Oh god, that's a good one here. Elite Marksman. I can't remember, did they nerf that? I can't remember if they did or not. Okay, so we have to be able to kill the chaff off on this side as well, so I'm going to get another of these guys for no good reason, even though it's a terrible idea. And then I feel like getting another set of chaff units here. Okay, and then I have to put this thing on somebody at some point in this game. I'm going to put it on this guy. I think that makes more sense, even though it probably doesn't. I'm going to get Cullen hit, probably, but whatever. Yeah, we also don't have access to that ion beam this round, so that's going to be a problem. Firebomb or oil slick. He doesn't have late chaff. He's not layering it. He's got, like, this layered, but, like, that's it. Yeah, no, I know I need to upgrade my snipers. I ran out of money. I probably should have taken the loan. Or done less units, or not gotten a Vulcan. There's a lot I could have done, but there's a lot I didn't do, so it's fine. It's fine. I think their damage is high enough that they'll still be able to carry us here, because it's 20,500, so hopefully that'll puncture the shield pretty quickly. But, yeah, no, I could have done that better. I think we're okay. We still got, like, most of the key targets that we had to get rid of, like, gotten rid of, so... Yeah, no, we're fine. You would have got the credit loan? I didn't think I needed it, honestly, although admittedly, if I had gotten it, I might have won that round a little bit more cleanly here. I definitely don't want that. Another heavy armor, that would actually be pretty good. Or a heavy armor, rather. This time I'll do this first, just for you guys, okay? I'm wondering which one I want to extra level, and I'm thinking this guy, because I feel like he's in kind of one of the more clutch spots. But I almost feel like getting anti-air in these guys. Barrier might be good here. What I kind of feel like getting is like these guys and just giving them the armor instead. And I've got the ability to call in a third unit, so I think that's going to be our call here. Because we've been pumping in like all these really big tough units for so long that like I think he's probably not going to be teching into being able to deal with that. Okay. My Scorpions are too far back. Would help kill the shield faster. That's probably true. I keep thinking I'm going to get the like range upgrades and the artillery upgrades, but I don't think that's going to happen this game. So you're probably right. I probably should be moving that farther forward. He got fists. That is impressive. I never see that tech. He got like a whole crap ton of these guys with fists. If this beats me, that's going to be very funny. He has got a lot of shielding. Fortunately, those snipers are picking like everything off in like a couple of shots. Even like melting points are dying pretty fast. Yep. The thing is, I usually like build my units under sort of an assumption that I'm going to like that I'm going to get upgrades later. So I usually build my units not to be useful like exactly where I'm putting them, which is probably a bad habit. But I sort of build them under the assumption that I'm going to get like I want them to be positioned differently later. So I'll build the Scorpions in a position where I'm going to get the range upgrade and the artillery upgrade, even if I don't end up getting them. So I should probably get in the habit of like building them in such a way that they're like pushed up far enough forward that they'll be more useful right away. But that does always make me worried because like later on when I have got all that extra range, like they're further back or they're too far forward compared to what I want them to be doing. All right, I'm going to try using Wraiths again here somehow. Yeah, no, Half Scrub, you have a good sleep. I'll see you next time you try and snipe one of my games. But yeah, I want to try and use those stupid Wraiths. Or maybe the War Factory, I don't know. Okay, let's get the Speed Specialist here. Oh, that is all chaff. Okay. "100% pure just garbage stuff." Okay. Alright, I need these guys to be pretty far back because they're going to be pretty useless here. Okay. He's gone for Steel Ball. He's gone for a very strong flank. I think we got this pretty in the bag, honestly. Not even really that close. Let's just get Tech Specialist. I like Tech Specialist because I overinvest in that to absolute hell. This might be an Arc-like game. Okay. And just because I feel like this is the kind of opponent to cheese, I'm going to drop one of these here. And one of these over here. Is my opponent just AFK or something? Where is he putting stuff here? Gone for more steel ball. Put them way out in the flank there. Okay. Yep, that's definitely enough to clean up my flank there. And that does get him this advantage for a little bit, but hopefully it wears out pretty soon. Nope, that did not wear out soon enough. Not anywhere near. Okay. But that's kind of okay, because I kind of know what I got to be doing in this sort of situation anyway, so. Marksman EXP rate by 75%. That's pretty okay. Given what we're doing, I don't think we'll take it, though. Okay. Gonna do that. Do that. Okay. Okay, I think we have sufficiently cheesed our enemy here, although he has got a flank unit that's going to out-cheese me here. I kind of knew he was that kind of player, but that's fine. Ouch. But it's pretty close still, it's not that bad. Okay. Amp Core, Acid Blast, Orbital Bombardment. Skip those. Alright, so do that, we're going to unlock this. We can do that, and then probably still pop that there. Looks like my opponent's gone for a Phoenix. on that one. Elite Fang could be interesting here. Smoke Bomb, I think we'll go for the shield airdrop, just because I feel like we're going to be using a lot of shields here. Okay, we'll pop that guy here. We'll go ahead and give him longer range. I think we'll just do that. Then we'll get... Oh, god damn it. Why? Okay. He's gone for a fortress. Looks like he sold a unit. Getting steel balls over here. And he's dropping the shield on them. He's going all in on this flank a bit. Hopefully we're still going for that. Nice. Okay. Okay, well, this is going interesting. Super heavy armor. Amp core, lightning storm. I think we kind of just have to go lightning storm here because he's got everything sort of balled up like right over here anyway. So kind of want to get this time. I've gotten 0 units this turn, which is fantastic. He's got a fortress he's built over here. What the hell? Okay, my opponent's gonna win this one pretty badly. That debuff lasts so goddamn long. Okay, no, we actually got this. Nice. I don't think we win off that. Not quite. Oh yeah, we do. Okay. We're on a bit of a streak here. We're doing pretty well. Doing those flanks, you always are sacrificing a little bit doing them. It's always a bit of a risk. Okay, were there other unit upgrades that are new that I haven't unlocked yet? Like, how many tech points do I actually need? Oops. Marksman. I wonder if the assault mode's any good. I have never used that. I still haven't had a chance as well to try the unit. I keep saying I want to try. It's just, it never feels like it's the right call. pretty much into anything. Doesn't seem like there's anything sort of new there. Wrath, I've already unlocked everything. Scorpion. Okay, so we can get the field maintenance and the armor enhancements, I guess, but we don't have enough for those right now. I can get those later, I guess. This guy stayed the same. This guy stayed the same. This guy stayed the same. We still have, like, the launcher overload for the War Factory. The range decrease on a War Factory is pretty bad, in my opinion. Same with, like, high explosive, potentially. Well, high explosive could actually be okay, but who knows. I don't know if people are playing the War Factory as a factory anymore. I think it's just hugely brick-like and capable of absorbing huge amounts of firepower while also, like, killing everything that comes near it. But it seems to be, like, super, super slow at producing units, so I don't know if it's actually being used for that. Everything that pops out of it just seems to instantly melt, contribute relatively little. Why does everybody have, like, 1,000,000 times more combat power than I do? Give me, like, 5,000 on every win or something like that. I've got to catch up here a little bit faster. Assuming combat power is supposed to be, like, somehow representative of your MMR. Although, admittedly, like, they are showing you both numbers separately, so you can sort of tell anyway. Okay. I think what we're going to try here... We'll try the Elite Specialists. Maybe? Elite Specialist always sucks for me. Figuring out how to spend, like, your money when you get so much less of it is painful. But you are technically saving a lot of money by taking it. You're saving, like, 100 every round or something like that. It's just that you're saving all that money in a way that you might not want to be taking, so... one of us might have disconnected. We'll find out which of us in a second, I guess. Nope, here we go. Oof, Stormcaller Fang. Definitely we're gonna have to go Crawler here. Yeah, we can... They definitely changed this. Like, you used to not be able to get 2 Crawlers. The snipers that we have are gonna be pretty useless here. I think we almost want to, like, front load this completely, just complete front line it, but I feel like it's always good to, like, leave a little space so that you can put something in front of your unit. I think we have to be sort of the aggressor here. He's going for arc lights, yeah. What do we take for this? Like, Subterranean Blitz, is that going to actually save us enough damage from the arc lights, or are we still going to get screwed over by arc lights? I don't really know. I think this is one of those situations where we might try to lose, like, just some rounds and just let our opponent sort of keep building stuff that counters what we're sort of getting here. And then switch to those air units that we're trying to get anyway. But he is going to, like, just trounce us here. Like, our composition is just complete garbage against what we're up against here. Well, we're not getting completely trounced. We are going to get trounced, though. Like, once these shots start coming in, our sniper's dead instantly. Like, at least we're able to get some kills off of the snipers here. Ooh, this might actually... No. Oh, wow. Draw. Nice. Okay. Oh god, this being here is so cancer. Okay. I'm gonna get the missile strike. We're not gonna be able to get like 3 units anyway, so me focusing on that would be bad. Drop this actually on this side, I think. My opponent is almost surely going to get the arc light upgrade, so I have to sort of keep that in mind here. Being able to get rid of these guys quickly is going to be a priority for me. He didn't. He took Deployment Specialist. And he took a perfectly placed shield. It's like he's hacking. Gotta love those perfectly placed shields. Alright, what did he get? Flankers? 2 more arc lights. He took the arc lights, but he's not actually going for the arc light strategy. It's kind of crazy. You know what actually I probably could do is just get like the anti-artillery things, but... So this time he's definitely going to win. It's not going to be a draw, but that's fine. Okay, so... Absorption module, I don't know. Don't know about that one. I'm gonna skip. This is 300. I'm gonna do 2 more tanks, and we're gonna push them pretty far up. Next turn, we're gonna get Mechanical Rage. Yeah, so we'll just take a loss here. It's using smoke too. It doesn't really matter too much because I've got the close range comp anyway, so him making us all like point blank melee is not the worst thing in the world. Is he gonna do the thing? Maybe? I feel like if we did get 2 Wraiths, though, all he would have to do is get, like... Well, yeah, he's already got these, so... That's a good counter given the current circumstances, because we're going to have a harder time dealing with our snipers walking into melee, so... And he backlined me at the same time. Wow. You can definitely afford just more stuff than I can. That's sort of the problem with the Elite, is that you can't afford to actually do anything about this. Sure, let's do that. I actually kind of want to hit the shield a little bit, so we're going to touch this over this way. Okay. So next turn is when we can start trying to turn things around, but this round we're completely stuffed. It's kind of fine. We might be stuffed for like more rounds than that, though, is the real problem. Why am my opponent take that round? Supply Specialist? I think that gives me a free win this round, so that's good. Yeah, I really want Mechanical Rage at this point. But maybe we just get our air unit. Speed is going to be good for us here. I actually kind of like taking speed here. Don't quote that out of context, please. Let's get that. And, I don't know, do we want to wait till we can get two of them all in one run? I think we do. Okay, and then he's got the Amp Core, he's got an Overlord. I don't know if the Overlord is a good call for him, but we'll find out. Yeah, it probably is going to put the Amp Core on the Overlord and make it tougher, but yep. So I think I can beat this, probably. We'll see if Mechanical Rage actually helps it a lot versus what we're up against, but it should. Like, the Speed Specialist, the Amplified, like, everything, just us running in way faster, should all be good here. He's not even stopping our, like, these little guys anymore. Cool. Okay. So, yeah. That actually worked really, really strongly. I could farm points by getting Giant Hunter here, but I don't think that's the call. I think we get that. I think we unlock these, and then I take like two of these guys. Just suddenly have this all on the field here. Do he still have these guys here? Yeah, he does. gonna drop that there. No particular good reason for it, but we are doing it. Oh, he's gone for a bunch of overlords. And the anti-ground shells. Depending on how this airstrike goes, I think he wins this. Like, my left flank is just going to collapse real badly here, and if he kills both snipers with artillery shells, then that's real bad for me. He might even technically kill all three, although it looks like this one's shifting off to this direction, so that's good. Apparently my opponent's connection is, like, trash, but... Nope. Mechanical Rage coming in helpful all of a sudden here. Not enough to win that, though. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This is where Giant Hunter would probably be better, but I'm going to avoid taking that. Acid would be strong against me, so I am worried about the shields. I'm going to go ahead and take this on these guys, and I'm going to get two more. I'm just going to go nuts here. And then I'm just going to buy shields this round. This is just to block acid if he is dropping that, although admittedly I also have to probably drop one here. That's probably actually even more important in a lot of ways. Alright, that gives me some points though. It's gone for range on the overlords as well, so... I do probably have to get like the anti-air upgrade on these guys and start throwing that stuff down. That's an odd placement to me, but it probably makes sense. He wants to make sure it goes through. Yeah, I probably need to start dropping more just chaff as well. I haven't been dropping any. Next round is probably just going to be like 3 sets of what's it called? These little guys. Overlords do seem to beat these guys pretty badly, too. I guess that's fair, because they, like, cost substantially more. But, yeah. No, that's gonna be GG. I think the transition to those guys did hurt me a lot. Like, they're bad at that situation there. They're so easy to counter with a small number of units. That's the problem. Like, if it took my opponent a substantial, like, resource investment of things, of units that were dedicated to killing them, probably that would be fine. They're in a weird spot where they're not, like, longer range than any of the stuff that's up there. So they can't counter them by, like, outranging them, and they're not tough enough to be frontline. So I don't know where they're supposed to go in a composition, but there's probably somewhere where I can put them. Maybe you use them instead of, like, Vulcans in a very, like, close quarters specialized type of composition there. I'm gonna go Crawler Sledgehammer. This game's changed a lot since I was originally playing it. Overlords seem to be way more popular. It's got stuff that I literally cannot shoot. Cool. Definitely going to pick the thing that can fire upwards. That would be probably a smart idea. Is he like air specialist or something? He's speed specialist. Okay. Okay. He's gone for arc lights, which makes sense. I think this guy gets taken out by these guys. Because the crawlers do beat fangs just by default. But these ones are going to win because of the arc light supports. But we've got tanks nearby, so we should be able to shred those while also having our snipers marksmen nearby. I don't know. I don't know who wins this one. I feel like we've got a chance, and I feel like he's got a chance. Okay, it looks like it's going to be me. It's looking like it's going to be me. Nice. I should have had more confidence in myself. That was apparently a pretty clean kill. I think it really came down to like how many of my crawlers were going to survive those, or how many of my tanks were going to survive by the time the crawlers died. Mass-produced Wrath. That's kind of okay in some ways, but I think what we're going to do is take the Tech Specialist. I don't know, there's something funny about this one. That would be kind of interesting, but I think we'll take Tech Specialist. Okay. I think technically speaking we're okay on our front line here against these guys. So I don't think I overinvest into them. So maybe we take Mustangs. Yeah, as I'm saying, not to overinvest in certain things. Alright. I have bad luck with Mustangs. They're a powerful unit, but, like, tends to be when I take them, they just get wrecked. But he has gone for more chaff units. Looks like he's gone for crawlers down both flanks, so... having Mustangs is going to be something that's probably pretty useful for us here. Did he paid for another unit? What did he get? Another arc light? I think he paid for a third arc light so he could win the center. That makes sense. It does appear that that is the superior purchase, but I can just put a tank down center and I'll actually be able to win center again, so... should be okay. Still, though. I kind of like this, given what we're doing. I think we're going to take that. I think we're going to take heavy Mustangs. As crazy as that sounds. Okay. What do I want here? I'm gonna pay to unlock this, and I'm just gonna get another unit of Mustangs, I think. We'll put this one out on the flanks here. Ooh, he's gone for the Vulcan here. Do these things survive very well against that? I'd imagine no. Even with the upgrade, they still only have 1,029 hit points. So like a third of a tank, but... I think we definitely want anti-air specialist on some of our units so that we end up firing at their ranged air units instead of the ground. So I think with the Vulcan, I don't really have a great answer against that, so he's just going to win this round. I do think we have scaling on our side to a certain extent. Yeah, he no longer one-shots these guys with his arc lights, even though he's like got levels on it. Like that one little dude that was sort of hiding behind cover there, behind that shield. Alright. What would actually be good here is probably scorpions, honestly. Oof, don't like any of this stuff being here, because my opponent having it is, like, dangerous for me. But I don't really want to have any of it necessarily. I think we'll take the orbital bombardment. It's the closest thing that would be useful. Okay. Could just take this now and see how this works out. Because if it survives to last, what's going to happen is it'll basically be alive. Well, actually... where are these guys? Okay, so I have to make sure he's not getting shot by these guys, but I can't really guarantee that, honestly. He's gone for smoke. It's pretty smart, but... hopefully these guys all get killed by missiles. Yes! 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 Kill them all! We don't do a ton of damage against this kind of unit here, honestly. We could double it by getting the floating artillery array, but I don't know how worth it that would actually be, honestly. Amplifying core, maybe? Let's get that. Okay. So I don't have access to the thing that killed all those guys anymore. So that's just not on the docket. I do kind of want to get the Scorpion as a result of that, to sort of fight the Vulcan. But what we could also do... I don't know, I also have to be able to attack air. Let's actually get our own air. We're not actually going to get long range on ours. It's got a Vulcan on this side now too. It's getting more Phoenixes. So what we're going to have going on here is we're hopefully going to be able to just be behind our own frontline stuff, like our screening units. We're going to want these guys to also take anti-air, I think. Because there should be like faster units that are going to take target priority like over these guys that the Vulcan or that Phoenixes are going to like be shooting at. Okay, I need to get more stuff up there taking those shots, but we got some shots off. That's kind of what's important here, I guess. Not really, but because we are getting smushed. Yeah. But Smoke screen's gone, so we'll be at an advantage this round if we're alive. Okay, I think we're fine now. I'll grab Range Specialist. Having an opponent that has that and not having that is really risky. Let's go ahead and do this and this, and just get 3 units of these guys. So this is kind of a do or die, all or nothing kind of moment, but, you know, whatever. Should be okay. Since it is, I'm going to go ahead and use Rapid Resupply, and I'm going to get both upgrades. Probably would have been good for me to, like, buy shields soon, but now is not really the great time for it, in my opinion. As far as I can tell. So, he will win the Phoenix fight pretty badly if it comes down to that. Hopefully it will still have some frontline units, like, surviving just about a little bit. I probably need to put some more, like, crawlers just in the very back that are just there. He's getting more Phoenixes, too. Is he going to get, like, the reanimation protocol thing? That would be really funny. That'd be really devastating. I can't remember if this thing will hit both of our air and our ground units, but he is going to hit a lot of things here. Yeah, I think my opponent's just going to squash me here. I just don't have what it takes. Yep. Yeah, you can't rely on those stupid things being behind your other stuff. I don't know. I really want to find some way to use the Raider, like, the Wraith, sorry. It's just... It's so awkward to use it. Like, I really think that it's potentially, like... I don't know. I don't know what it needs. But it definitely needs something. Like, maybe if, like, you frontline with wasps, that would be how you would go about it. But wasps are also kind of good against, like, mass targets. Maybe it goes behind, like, a bunch of close range things, but if it does that, a lot of close range stuff in this game kind of sucks, honestly. Maybe you pair it with Steel Ball. What if you had long range ones and you paired it with Steel Ball? Maybe that's the thing. Steel Ball's already tricky to use, but, like... Alright, let's give it a try. Let's see, he's got all of that crap. The one thing I don't like about these guys is they're super slow. It takes them forever to get anywhere, so I kind of have to be like this with the Steel Ball just to make sure that they're kind of close to being even together, but even then they won't really be. He's got crawlers and he's got those guys. He's probably going to take something that, like a sniper in this situation, so I definitely do want to take some chaff. Ooh, interesting. I think he just took another unit of these guys. Steel Ball kind of continuing to suck a little bit, but I mean, it's against a composition that is designed to, like, just mess with Steel Ball, so... This might be a case where if I get the armor plating, like, these guys are just invincible, though, so... It's kind of risky what he's doing here, honestly. Improved Wrath. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, so... I don't know necessarily if what my opponent has done here is gonna, like, do that well for him. Let's unlock these guys. I'm not gonna necessarily take any of them, but that's what we're gonna have access to. And we're going to just go ahead and get... Well, actually, no. What we will do is take... I don't have the armor plating on these guys. So yeah, one of these guys and then a steel ball, I guess. Then we could probably do this over here. But I think that that's unnecessary. Alright. He's gone for his own arc light over there. He's gone for an arc light over here. So next round my opponent is completely hosed. He's also losing this round pretty badly, but... Like, if we just get the armor plating on these guys, like, my opponent instant loses this sort of whole side here to, like, 2 units. Okay. Sure, let's do that. Yeah, so we'll buy the armor enhancement here. And, yeah. Like, I don't know. Nano repairs. And, I don't know, we kind of want to have access to snipers here. I'm going to get a couple just so that we've got some anti-air available. Because this would be a devastating turn for my opponent to go for some air. Over here is technically a bit better. He's going for carry arc lights, okay. Well, not sure it's working out for him. Perfect. Okay. Definitely not that. Yeah, I think we'll take this just to mess with him a little bit, but what we'd be doing is chucking this over here so that we take this thing faster. All these things are a problem, but I think we'll ignore them for now. Clearly, I also need to have a unit of steel ball just like way further up. I'm going to buy access to this unit, but I am going to get another steel ball. We're going to put it up here. I think we're actually going to wind up getting carry arc light faster than him somehow. Which is kind of funny, actually. Oh, he's going for even more carry arc light. Okay. So it does feel like, you know, carry Arclight is not the correct solution into Steel Ball, which I could have told you that, in all honesty. I do feel like we give our guys, like, elite marksman here, potentially. I don't know. Get the range upgrade. We'll get one of these guys. Range upgrade as well. Pop it, like, right up there. I don't know. This is the turnaround for my opponent. This is where he starts winning. So I've taken that stupid thing. Okay, this does mop up, like, these guys pretty easily without them being able to do that much damage in return. He might have to try and get the anti-air upgrade on these guys now. Ooh. Okay. So the problem here is that his carry Arclight is working. Like, they are actually doing a lot of damage here. But are they doing enough damage to sort of, like, you know, keep me in, like, purgatory here? And the answer to that, I think, is kind of no. Get another one of these guys. We'll pop it over here. Going to unlock this fella here, probably. Okay. Damn, didn't quite reach where I thought that might. Did he get anti-air yet? He did. It's not mattering too much, though, because, like, it's the steel balls that are getting in and killing him. Yeah, that missile mattered absolutely not at all. These guys actually managed to carry the day, which is funny to me. Probably gonna have to get, like, range upgrades on my guys here. Yeah, he's gonna win that one. Obnoxious. Okay. What actually let him win this side here? Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. This is gonna suck for both of us. Okay, so I think, again, we do double steel ball on this side now. Our shields are going to go down remarkably fast, but that's kind of fine. Yep, he's also going for Storm. Because of the composition, he's much more storm resilient than I am, which is unfortunate. So he's going to win this round pretty easily. We did take out both shields, though, which is kind of very important for us here. Okay, he's got full upgrades on those guys. That's not good. But we'll see if that actually winds up saving him. I do need to think of like something that's going to be able to deal with all that, though. And the answer is probably something weird. I don't know what. Well, for one thing, actually, I think like getting upgrades on these guys is going to be something that helps us out a lot here. I did this incorrectly, it's fine. Just in case we don't get it naturally, I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop this back here as a distraction. Where's he dropping a shield? There's one. Where'd that other one go? Oof. Okay, I actually don't have enough like chaff clear on this side anymore. Okay, so I just have to get, all I have to do is get like a vulture though, or a Vulcan. Surprisingly on kind of both sides here, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. Electromagnetic impacts. Let's drop that right about here. The armor plating on these guys is not anywhere near as good as I think it should be, honestly. Let's do the incendiary bomb there. I think we might be able to push through a win here. I just have to do some stuff. Nope, I don't think that's going to be enough. I can't believe that shield didn't break. That's the thing I'm really surprised about, honestly. Man. Alright. I don't think range is actually technically our problem here. Let's go ahead and drop this here. I think I actually have to get, like, some heavier units here. What if I did this? I'm going to force him to spread out his shots across there a little bit more. Because all I have to do is win one round, and then we win. I probably shouldn't have paid for, like, this upgrade. No, yeah, we're gonna lose here. Yeah, carry Arclight is still strong as hell. I kind of knew it was, but, like, I'm still trying to lean into a stupid thing here. That's why I was saying I should take it, but at the same time, like, it is also kind of boring. Let's be frank here. Okay. Maybe I should have done that for the, this guy. Okay. Going to try something slightly silly. Literally never had a turn quite like this. Yeah, he cracked through my shields instantly. I cracked through his shields slower, but unfortunately, like, he still has all of his bonuses, so all his guys are still fine. So yeah, we were gonna lose this one. I only built, like, one of that unit that I was trying to sort of build more of, but, like, it just doesn't work. It doesn't do what it needs to do. I'm gonna try one more game with, like, trying to figure out a composition with it, but the thing that I mentioned earlier is, like, Steel Ball is kind of bad. And that's true, like, Steel Ball is just kind of bad. Short-range units are usually pretty bad in this game. Like, longer-range things are always better. That's one of the reasons, like, carry Arclight is so powerful, is because they can get, like, ridiculously high range, comparable to Marksman, and end up being actually, like, longer range than Marksman if you get enough levels. But, like, you know, that just sort of depends on how you're doing it. Maybe if they got rid of their anti-air upgrade for the for Arclights, that would make it so that I could do something into it with this build, but it would force him to sort of build other units, I guess. I'm really wanting, like, air specialists. That's what I've been hoping to get. This should really disincentivize my opponent going air. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll take this ourselves. You have to make sure these guys are behind them to the point where that they're not, like, running in, getting killed before. These guys have to be kind of ahead, actually, but we don't mind these guys showing up afterwards, though, because, like, we'll have all our stuff engaging on the chaff unit. It's gone for Arclights, which makes sense. Yeah, he's definitely got me here. Just that flank was really good. Alright. Well, mass produced Scorpion, I don't really want that. Don't want subsidized. Got the shield thing, but can unlock these guys. And what I think we want is to have... Oops, that was the wrong unit. I've done that again. I've done that before. Okay. So we'll put 2 of them back there, and then I'm going to have to do this, and then we're just going to drop you over here. So I'm not happy with that deployment. I'm not happy with what we did there, but that's what we got. That's going to lose us it. That's fine. Alright, so we need some chaff that's pushed up a little bit further, because we've sort of didn't sort of account for him pushing up that far forward. Okay, that could actually end up with some really funny stuff here. I'm going to take that. But yeah, what we want to do here is just get some chaff that's further up than what we've got it at. The way I'm going to do it is like this. Okay. Yeah, he's going for the carry arclight build. I don't know, I really dislike that build just because it's so bland. Like, it gets used so often. It's like the same sort of thing. You get, like, long range, and then you get charge shot, and then you get, like, elite once you got some levels on them. And depending on what you get for, like, upgrades, it can be just an instant win sort of condition. I really dislike that. We're already at the point, though, where I can get the air unit, so we're going to do that. Is it a good idea here? Probably not, but this is also worse. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, so my opponent probably is going to take charge shot this round. And that's fine. Like, that's, you know, does the thing. But what we're going to do is turn this guy into a long-range sniper once we get this upgrade. We'll give this guy the shield. Sure. He is gonna just, like, run past these guys, I think, but... The Slash does actually get Steel Ball. Does get multiple Steel Ball. So that's good. So I win this round in spite of everything, because he has absolutely nothing that fires upwards, which is great. I might not actually win this. I might time out, which would be really funny. Okay, we're definitely getting some levels here, though. These boys are not, like, hard-hitting. These shots are not hard-hitting at all. Wow. Okay, there's kind of no way he doesn't grab the anti-air tech this time. So these guys are going to be stuck with, like, their kind of lower damage attack. So I think what we do... Do we just sort of, like, cheese him with this? I kind of want to get scorpions. Because I feel like that's going to sort of scale up a lot. I can drop that there. Oh, he got melting points for that. That's a surprising move, honestly, to me. Really? Okay, so at this point I think I just flood the map with, like, crap. I'm not gonna take any of those. Get to shield upgrade. Get the extra recruitment. Get another one. Increased range on those guys. We drop one of these here. And let's get some upgrades. Okay, so to a large extent, I think we've delayed his ability to get, like, carry arc lights up and running the way that he probably would want them up and running. But we got some problems here with these melting points being a thing I can't kill here. Might actually beat me off that. No, not quite. Very close, though. What the hell? Well, I'm not going to live that long, so... I don't know. Eh, what the hell, why not? Alright. Okay, so we have to continue getting, like, just chaff, I think. These arc lights are going to, like, chew them up and get a bunch of experience points is the main problem, but we kind of can't not get this stuff is the problem. Like, just having them sort of around keeps us alive a little bit longer, I guess. That's the thing. I'm gonna get the acid attack here. Gonna get this. Upgrade range on them. I think we want to sort of sweep that side. I'm just gonna buy like 3 missiles. Just got crawler production on those. Okay, these guys are standing on top of the acid. I'm gonna die here though, so don't think it really matters all that much. Yep. No, do not have a great way to get those wraiths to work. They don't combo with much, is I think kind of the thing here. I'm starting to think like the way that you would want this is like with the field maintenance and the armor enhancements. Or maybe even just field maintenance. But so 15,790, what's that compared to a Vulcan? It's like less than half of a Vulcan. So, because the theory I think that you've got here is that this is a flying version of this, where it's sort of like up there, it's kind of like capable of dealing some damage to mass units, while sort of still staying relatively safe itself, and being tanky enough that it just takes some shots and then dies later. But it just doesn't do that very well. It is more versatile, so I think maybe this would be good tech into maybe wasps. Like if someone was spamming wasps and you threw one of those out, like this would actually probably kill them pretty quickly. I don't know. I think we're going to end it off by trying to get a War Factory game where that ends up being good. I feel like a War Factory, though, is a win more unit. The way I see it used is like people are already winning by a lot and they use it to clutch out like a victory that they sort of already have guaranteed. It's like not really used as like a unit that's sort of good on its own. Man, I didn't end up playing any Against the Storm today, which I feel kind of bad about. I would like to have played some, but... Okay, we got access to the air. Ah, screw it. Let's try it one more time. Let's see here, they've got some tanks and stuff. Okay. The main problem I'm going to have here is positioning these arc lights, because I really don't know how to position them. I might actually be best off like positioning myself forward and aggressively. But yeah, actually we probably should be. Let's do that. Do I want to go like straight up to the board though? I don't know if I do. Like there's a lot of bad stuff that can happen to you when you're doing this. Unlike some people who are doing this kind of thing, I'm not going to try flanking. Or stacking everything on one side, rather. Is he elite? I think these guys are elite specialist. Got this one really overworked guy here. I don't know why, but I never like going like asymmetric too much. Like you always end up doing that anyway, but like I try to keep it symmetrical for no reason whatsoever. It's probably keeping me held back like a lot. Okay. Let's not get that this time. I'm gonna try and find things that increase our damage against other things more. Okay, the problem is I want to push this guy up here, but I don't have, like, kind of some of the stuff I need for that to be the smartest idea right now, but whatever, let's just do it. Alright, has he flanked me? Nope. It's gone for wasps, which I think automatically kill me because I don't have any anti-air. But I think this is where we get to try out that theory about what I was saying here. We took that. We'll probably take both of them, in all honesty. It's just as wasps are going to get a bunch of free attacks and free damage and potentially free experience points. But you know what? That's fine. Because he invested a decent amount to just get those out there on that turn, so I'm okay with this. Okay. Not loving any of these. I'm just going to skip, and we are going to go ahead and unlock the Wrath. Since we can get two of them, I'm going to do that. So these things clear out the chaff units real fast. I need to actually add more chaff units. He added a sniper, that's fine. He's gone for sniper on the wasps, and he's going for super scary wasps, which is interesting. Okay. Yep, nope, this thing clears out wasps super easily. Like, really, really hard. Okay. So that's good to know. Oh man, that's tempting. Oh man, that's tempting. Okay. I'm gonna take it. This is probably a bad idea, but we're taking it. Drop that there. Get that up right there. Cause him to shoot over here, maybe? I probably should stop taking chaff units and start taking a lot more steel ball here. Although, admittedly, he is building way more snipers, so... Yeah, definitely I want more steel ball here. I feel like these things sort of retarget a little bit. In a way that's actually kind of neat. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I like a lot of these, but I think what we're going to take is none of them. It's hard to justify not taking Acid Blast here. He's gonna drop like a bunch of shields here, and I'm also gonna have to drop a bunch of shields here, but you know what? That's fine. These guys have gone anti-air specialization, which is kind of funny. What if we did Mechanical Division? Drop 2 more of these guys, like right where they're going to be a nuisance. I want to cancel this and actually move it back, because he's going to be firing immediately, I think, so we drop that there, actually. We'll have these ones come in this way so that they'll sort of flank, I think. Potentially? I don't know. It's gone for more heavy, like, anti-air now, so I actually have to match that with my own, like, real anti-air. Because, like, this guy's not going to be able to take out that Overlord. Opponent's actually got enough crawlers here that he's going to win that fight. Actually, we might win this just off of us having like a whole bunch of other guys here. Yeah, we will. Overlord down, that down, and now we win. Yeah, at this point I have to get some real, like, anti-air, I guess. This guy's level 3 now, that's pretty good. Acid is still down there, he's still stuck with that. Did he get anything on these guys? No. How's he winning this on this side? It's because upgrades? I guess it's just upgrades. Okay, we're gonna have to get some Phoenixes, I feel like. And we're air specialists, so they're cheaper for us to get. They're actually great here all around. I'm gonna get these guys with the range upgrade, though. Don't really have mine set up for, like, frontline combat duty here, do I? It's gone Replicate, which is weird here. Okay, next turn we lose access to a bunch of stuff that we need here, so... He might actually win this. Yeah, he's gonna win this. That's unfortunate. Okay. It's got that anti-ground thing. Let's go with Tech Specialist. Is it... I almost feel like High Explosive Round would be good here, but I don't think that's actually what we want. I'm going to get Floating Artillery Array. Just going to sort of stick with what we think might be working here. I'm going to copy him and take Replicate on our guys. So we're sort of doing that only more so than he is. The tanks are going to be a problem, but we get 2 more of these guys. Then I think we get these upgrades here. That upgrade there. So the problem is still these things, the overlords. To a very large extent, are still big problems. Now these things having this upgrade lets them kill these little guys faster, like literally twice as fast. So we're chaff clearing like way faster, which is what we want. We're actually doing some pretty good damage against these guys now. We kill off all his anti-air real fast. And hopefully we just have enough of these guys to get through. Yep, just barely. Okay. So I don't think that, like, our wraiths are really being enough here for us to, like, really say this is carrying us through this, but... Definitely am not feeling like we're being held back by them right now. They're also definitely the sort of unit you don't want to, like, build too many of necessarily. But... what do we do here? I do feel like these are still, like, the go-to unit for what we're dealing with here. Like, they haven't stopped being the thing I need to build more of. So the thing that brings them back to life might actually be, like, something we want to be getting. I'm going to start dropping some shields here. Just going to drop, like, a missile in front of these guys. I'm feeling like we might be able to win this round. These things are doing way better now all of a sudden. Yeah, managed to roll through them. Is that death? I don't know if he's dead. Oh yeah, no, he's definitely dead. Okay, never mind. Okay. So I think the thing about it is you think of it as an air melee unit that does... It's a rhino. It's an aerial rhino. That's what the hell this thing is. Except it's slow. That is so weird. Just conceptually, that's weird. I don't know. I'm not sure I like it. I'm not sure I like that unit. I'm pretty sure I don't. But yeah, if you're behind like a screen of just never-ending crawlers and steel balls, and your opponent doesn't have the easy means to sort of kill those quickly, then this thing can clear out all the chaff units so the steel ball can get further in. And then you have like a big line of phoenixes behind it, because you're sort of doing the rhino thing of like just clearing out their frontline stuff while being a frontline blocker that's kind of durable-ish, except it's not that durable. Is it as durable as a rhino? I hope it's at least as durable as a rhino. It's not. Okay, great. But yeah, that seems to be like what you want. You want floating artillery ray. You don't want like the range enhancement. I don't think that helps any at all. What units does this hit? Does this hit every unit in 120 meters, or is this like one unit? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe field maintenance is better, I have no idea. Well, either way, though, that is going to be our stream for today. Ended up just playing Mechabellum. Tried out the new units. I wouldn't mind trying to get some more War Factory games, but it's such a niche unit. It feels like it's still kind of tricky to use, but it feels like it's gone to a different direction than I was hoping it would. Because, like, the production thing is kind of the interesting thing about it, but now it seems like the way that it's being used is as a real big tanky striker that kills everything really, really quickly, because its attack is really high damage, and it has a lot of them, and it fires fairly quickly, so it is capable of going out there and just being a bully and being a brute that just kills everything. Um, so, yeah, I don't know. I think that's how it's being used right now, which is kind of a shame. Either way, though, that is going to be my stream for today. Hope you found this one enjoyable. And of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.